Ever since Fraud was released back in February, it has revealed a lot of lore significant parts of the game. From the remaining archangels, how the concept of countries became irrelevant during the final war, how people located each other to form the new peace, the living conditions of the new peace, animal cloning, the resource scarcity, and the most unexpected reveal of them all, how God looks in Ultrakill. And this reveal has been one that has been on my mind for a while, all because God, instead of resembling the angels, resembles the demon. Hell, the first time I saw the statue in 8-1, I thought that it was supposed to be another demon until I saw the sign. Oh, well, what's this? Big. Looks like a demon. What's this? 8-4 boss? Foreshadowing? Lord heads are eating so good. Oh, this is the one. Although we barely know what type of texture or material or whatever you'd like to call it, because I cannot think of a better word, God's body is made of, the best we got are the glass paintings in Limbo, but they only show the Father's hand be made of light. But this opens another can of worms on what the fleshy, gooey parts of God is supposed to look like and how the rest of his body is supposed to look like. But that's another rabbit hole for another day. However, perhaps I might have found the reason why God resembles the demons out of any other class of entity in Ultrakill. And no, it's not the Demiurge theory, it's because Hell adores God. By now, it should be common knowledge in the Ultrakill community that Hell is a superorganism unlike any other creation in Ultrakill, a creation that the Father himself could not destroy due to his incompetence. And in the recent Hell book in 8-3, clearly shows that Hell adores God. The book has a lot to go to, but today we will only be looking at this one line, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord, and the rest is violence. So we have a lot to dissect in this line, but don't worry, I'll keep the explanation short. So, Hell's entire worldview revolves around pure violence. To live means to take the life of another, and any sort of peace is a failure of the binary minds of humanity. Life feeds on life, to grow is to devour. However, amidst all this violence, only one thing remains holy in the eyes of Hell, which is the Father. Even though the Father is ashamed of himself for creating Hell and even orders his angels to take their eyes out before going to Hell so they don't have to see the living, breathing torture machine, even though the Father despises Hell, Hell itself looks up to the Father and sees him as the only thing sacred in his kingdom. Even though the Father is a flawed being, Hell still looks up to him as his creator. So the theory is based on the fact that Hell makes its creations, the demons, in God's image, to honor the only thing left sacred in this universe. That's why the demons look like that they're carved from stone. Hell, you can even see the similarity between Gurion's face and God's face. Although there are a bunch of people who think that the statue of God in 8-1 is not an accurate depiction, rather a fraudulent statue to throw us off, all because it's in the lair of fraud. But I don't really believe this line of logic, all because the things that have been revealed in fraud, like the archangels for example, I'm gonna use the archangels as an example here because they're the only creations in Ultrakill that are the closest to the Father, as they embody the aspects of his characters, like Gabriel being the embodiment of his will, Michael being the embodiment of his wisdom, Raphael being the embodiment of his strength, Phanuel being the embodiment of his patience, and at last Lucifer being the embodiment of his kindness. All these are an accurate description of them. Hell, we can in fact fact check this to Testament number 4, as Lucifer himself questions God for the creation of Hell, as unimaginable and unending torture is not a punishment fit for a fool, symbolizing his kindness towards humanity. So yeah, all in all, the reason God looks like the demons in Ultrakill is because Hell creates the demons in God's image. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this mini theory. This is my first time doing a theory video like this. so there might be some scuffs, so forgive me if I get anything wrong, cause this is my first time doing a theory. Will I do another theory video? Lord knows, but if you guys get 1k likes on this video, I will drop a video explaining the entire lore of Ultrakill so far. So if you guys want to see that, drop a like and subscribe, because it shows me that you guys enjoyed the content and it keeps me motivated to make more content like this. And comment if you like the theory or want to expand more upon it or found some holes in the theory or not. Until next time, goodbye!